Lennon. He is with Kenny.
Neil, thanks for joining us. What's your assessment of that game?
Yeah, I'm disappointed we haven't won it. You know, too many draws this season at the minute. We've given away a really poor goal to start with, haven't started the game well, and then our reaction was great. And then we come out second half and we're creating a lot of good chances, good play. And the first time Livy get in our box to score, so yeah, bitterly disappointed not to have won it on a difficult pitch on a difficult night.
Another goal lost from a set piece. It's been a big problem for you this season.
Yeah, well, you know, if players aren't going to, you know, they're in the right setup and it's just too easy, you know. Brown gets in far too easy, so we'll have to be stronger. It's way too easy from our point of view.
There was one moment of magic in the first half. I don't know if you could see from the far side the pass from Callum McGregor for the second goal.
Yeah, and a great finish from there, yeah. And we were playing really well. And we came out second half and played really well as well. So, like I say, you know, sometimes the performance didn't merit the result. I thought we were, you know, as good as we've played here for a long time.
What changed, do you feel, then, when you were so dominant in this game?
The second goal, you know, I think it was Ryan slipped and Sheehan slipped, so maybe the conditions played a part in that, but, you know, maybe GT could have got closer to Emmanuel Thomas. We could have stopped the cross, but well-worked goal from Livy's point of view, but disappointing from our point of view. And then our momentum went a little bit, you know, and then Scott had a moment of madness and, you know, just a lot of ill discipline, which was unnecessary at the time.
So no qualms at all about the decision for the straight red?
I don't know. I'd need to see it again. You know, I've only seen it from one side, so I don't know how much contact they actually made.
What's the atmosphere like in that dressing room?
Well, they're bitterly disappointed, you know, because they put a lot into the game.
I've got to ask you, Neil, about the season. As we talk about 10 in a row, it's dominated this season, of course. You spoke on Monday, said it may be beyond you, the league this season. Scott Brown spoke yesterday and he said you have to win every single game if you're to have any chance. Is it gone now?
You never say never, but we have to, like I said, it's too many draws. I think that's 7, you know. So that's 3 in a row. So, you know, the draws have really killed us. We've only lost 2 games in the league, obviously, in both the Rangers, but I didn't think we deserved to lose the second one. But, yeah, we have a lot to do, you know, a lot to do. People will say it's over. I can understand that, but we'll keep going.
What do you put it down to? Because it has been such a turnaround, hasn't it?
It's a strange one. You know, I've just spoken to the lads in there. Before lockdown, we were 13 points clear and absolutely rampant, you know, on our way to... We're in the semi-final of the Cup, and I don't know where they've gone, you know. I don't know if it's a mental thing, you know. At times it's been ill discipline, and we haven't kept enough clean sheets. So the mentality of the team hasn't been as strong as it should have, could have been.
I wouldn't expect you to name names, Neil, but are there players in there that you feel have let you down, that haven't given you everything?
No, I mean, look, it's really unfair to, you know, it's not the time or the place for that. But they'll be disappointed with their own performances, you know, up until now. So, you know, they've got to find the room for improvement.
What about your performance this season? How would you rate that?
Well, you're only as good as your results, you know, and that's obviously not been good enough for a lot of people in a lot of people's eyes, and by my own standards as well. So, I think, you know, and I've said this from day one, losing the crowds has maybe had more of an impact than we could have envisaged. You know, I think a lot of players thrive on that. The game's not as normal as we expect it to, so maybe that's had an adverse effect on us. I don't know. It's really hard to analyse at the minute.
Have you still got the fight,
100%.
the desire?
Listen, I don't need faith. You know, I've got plenty of faith. I need, you know, the players to, you know, when you go in front, see the game out, or go and win the game by more, and we look like we were going to do that, but I don't know if it's a lack of concentration or just a bit of bad luck or a bit of both, but it's, you know, 2 poor goals from our point of view, and we had plenty of chances to put the game beyond Livingston as well. So, while the result's not great, the performance wasn't as bad as probably people make it out to be.
The reason I ask about fight, Neil, is because we know the type of character you are, but you've taken a battering this season.
I don't care, Kenny.
You talked about the criticism, and you said it was scandalous.
Taking a battering from who?
Pundits,
Yeah, but
fans,
pundits, yeah,
fans.
pundits are,
They've said it's not good enough.
yeah, they're right. Pundits are entitled to give their opinion, and I don't mind. That's what they're paid to do, you know. But I don't have to believe it or listen to it or adhere to it. You
Do you
know,
take
my
it from the
conscience
fans?
is perfectly clear. My conscientious belief in the work that I do and my professionalism is completely clear.
What do you say to the Celtic fans then? Because I've seen the word shambles used from them in terms of on and off the park from the club this season. Is it hard to argue against that?
No, yeah, it is, yeah.
You'd
Is it
accept
hard?
as-
No, it's not hard to argue against that. You know, this club is it's been at the top for a long, long time. We are going through, you know, a difficult season. There's an expectancy to win 10 in a row, but it's never guaranteed. Even when we won 8, people were talking about 10. We hadn't won 9. We had to go and win 9, and we did that. And there was a lot of expectancy going into the season, but we've been disappointing. There's no question about that. But the club isn't a shambles, far from it, and it's not in crisis off the field. You know, the board have been magnificent. They presided over 9 titles in a row and a quadruple treble. That's unheard of in any era of football. So I think people, you know, need to take a step back and put a bit of perspective on it. But from my point of view, it's not been good enough. We've not been consistent enough. We've not been playing well enough.
I need to ask you, Neil, are you concerned about your position, your future at the club? Do you expect to be in charge in the next game?
I've been concerned about my position for a long time. Listen, when I came in, I didn't know how long I was going to be in the job for because there was like an outcry of maybe he's not good enough, blah, blah, blah. But I've won 5 trophies out of 6 so far. You know, maybe the league is beyond us, but I don't think there's been a balance, and that's fine. You know, I can take all that, but I've just got to keep working away and keep believing that we'll turn results into wins.
So you don't think the end is...
Kenny, I can't answer that. You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, thanks for your time, Neil.